What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that so many of you have asked about. Saving your very first $1,000. Does it ever feel like, no matter how hard you try, that number just seems impossible to reach? You save a little, then an unexpected expense pops up, and poof, you're back to square one. It's frustrating, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. And it's not your fault. There is a real psychological reason why saving that first $1,000 is the absolute hardest part of your financial journey. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand why it's so tough, but you'll have a rock-solid, step-by-step plan to finally conquer that first milestone and unlock your financial future. So, let's get into the psychology of it. Why is starting from zero so incredibly difficult? It all comes down to a concept called low subversion. Our brains are wired to feel the pain of a loss about twice as strongly as the pleasure of an equivalent gain. When you have $0 saved, every single dollar you set aside feels like a sacrifice. You're giving up something you could enjoy right now, like a coffee, a meal out, or a new gadget for a future reward that feels distant and intangible. Your brain screams, "This is a loss," and it fights you every step of the way. When your savings account is at zero, or closer to it, any small emergency that forces you to spend that money feels catastrophic. It reinforces the idea that saving is pointless. But here's the secret. Once you push past that initial pain and build a small cushion, your mindset starts to shift. Suddenly, you have something to protect, and the idea of losing it becomes more powerful than the temptation to spend. That first $1,000 is the barrier you need to break through to flip that psychological switch. Now, let's talk about the silent killer of savings. The little leaks in your budget. I call this the latte factor, but it applies to so much more. That $5 coffee every morning. That's over $1,200 a year. The $10 lunch you'd grab a few times a week. That could easily be another $1,500. And what about those streaming subscriptions you barely use? Or the impulse buys on Amazon? Separately, they seem harmless. It's just $5, we tell ourselves. But when you add them all up, you're looking at a huge amount of money flowing out of your account without you even noticing. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a dozen tiny holes in it. You can pour water in all day, but it'll never get full. We're going to plug those holes. I want you to try something for just 1 week. Track every single penny you spend. Don't judge it, just write it down, or use a tracking app. I promise you, the results will be eye-opening. You'll find your latte factor and realize just how much cash you can redirect towards your savings goal without making massive sacrifices. This brings us to one of the most powerful forces in finance: momentum. Think about pushing a heavy boulder. Getting it to move from a complete standstill takes a massive amount of effort. You have to strain and push with all your might. But once it starts rolling, even just a little, it takes far less effort to keep it going. And soon, it's picking up speed all on its own. Saving your first $1,000 is exactly like that initial push. It's the hardest part. But once you hit that milestone, something magical happens. You've proven to yourself that you can do it. You see that number in your account, and it feels real. It's a tangible accomplishment. That $1,000 cushion gives you breathing room. A flat tire or a small medical bill is no longer a crisis that sends you back to zero. It's just an inconvenience that your savings can handle. This builds confidence. Suddenly, saving the second $1,000 feels easier. The boulder is rolling. You start looking for more ways to save. Not because you have to, but because you want to. You're motivated by progress, not by fear. Hitting that first goal is the catalyst that transforms saving from a chore into a habit, and eventually, into a source of pride and security. All right, are you ready for the game plan? Here is your step-by-step strategy to save your first $1,000. Step 1, define your why. Why do you want to save this money? Is it for an emergency fund? A down payment on a car? A travel adventure? Write it down and put it somewhere you'll see it every day, like on your bathroom mirror or your phone's lock screen. This is your motivation. Step 2, automate your savings. This is non-negotiable. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a separate, high-yield savings account. The key is to make it happen the day you get paid. Pay yourself first, before you pay for anything else. Even if you start with just $25 a week, that's $100 a month. That's over $1,000 in a year without you even thinking about it. Treat your savings like any other bill that has to be paid. Step 3. Find your extra income. We've talked about cutting costs, but what about earning more? Can you pick up a few extra hours at work? Sell things you don't need anymore on Facebook Marketplace, or do some freelance work online, like writing, graphic design, or virtual assistants. Even an extra $200 a month can supercharge your goal. Think of this as your savings accelerator. Step 4. Use the cash envelope system for variable spending. For things like groceries, gas, and entertainment. Take out a set amount of cash each week and put it in labeled envelopes. When the cash is gone, it's gone. This makes your spending tangible and forces you to stay within your budget. No more mindless card swiping. Let me tell you a quick story about someone I know. We'll call her Sarah. Sarah was in her early 20s, working an entry-level job, and felt completely stuck. She lived paycheck to paycheck, and the idea of saving $1,000 felt like trying to climb Mount Everest in flip-flops. She loved going out for brunch with friends, and had a bit of an online shopping habit. We sat down and did the tracking exercise. She was shocked to find she was spending nearly $400 a month on food delivery and impulse buys. Her why was to create an emergency fund so she could stop feeling so anxious about money. So, she took action. She set up an automatic transfer of $50 every week. She started meal prepping her lunches and limited brunch to once a month. To accelerate her progress, she spent 2 weekends cleaning out her closet and sold a bunch of old clothes and electronics, making an extra $300. It wasn't always easy. She had to say no to some outings. But seeing that savings account grow, first to $200, then $500, then $700, kept her motivated. In just under 4 months, she hit her $1,000 goal. The best part, she told me the feeling of security was worth more than any brunch or online purchase. She had control, and that was priceless. Sarah's story shows that this isn't about deprivation. It's about being intentional and making your money work for you. So, let's bring it all home. We've learned that saving your first $1,000 is hard because our brains are wired to fear loss. We've seen how small, unnoticed expenses can drain our finances. But we've also discovered the incredible power of momentum and laid out a clear 4-step strategy to get you to your goal. Define your why, automate your savings, find extra income, and control your spending. Remember Sarah, if she can do it, you absolutely can too. That first $1,000 is more than just money in the bank. It's a statement. It's proof that you are in control of your financial destiny. It's the foundation upon which you will build a future of freedom and security. Your challenge, starting today, is to take the first step. Open that separate savings account. Set up that first automatic transfer, even if it's just for $5. Calculate your latte factor. Just start. You have the knowledge. You have the plan. Now all you need is to take action. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you and miss out on more content to help you master your money. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know what your why is for saving your first $1,000. Let's support each other in the comments. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.